Hello Aries, and thanks for tuning in for the September of 2020 Tarot Scope with Animal Totem. And I'm also going to pull another one of my lots out. My name is Vickieverlie. This is the reading for Aries Sun, Aries Rising, Aries Moon for September of 2020. As always, the main deck we're going to use is the Rock and Roll Tarot deck, which is my own design. Then we're going to pull a card from the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards. We're also going to pull, I have these lots that I designed. I used a couple of them last month or the month before, and people seem to really like it. And I forgot I have the Lots of Answers, which is a different one that I also have for sale. We're going to use that too in this reading. And then, if you are a Patreon Level 2 supporter, there's going to be 3 additional cards pulled from. This month we're going to be using the Oracle of Life Tarot, and the illustrations are by Maria Di Stefano. I hope I pronounced her name correctly. Alright, without further ado, let's get right into it. These cards have been shuffled in between the reading, but now we're just going to do a real loose shuffle. And we're going to let the Spirit just kind of pull out those cards that are meant for Aries for the month of... it's so funny, I was going to say August. I mean, I guess I'm doing the readings in August, so I guess it's not that unusual or strange or anything. But it's definitely for September, okay? Okay, so let's get this cloth straightened out a little bit better for you guys. There we go. Let's get a nice view of all the cards. You know, this is a big month with some astrology stuff. What's going on is the sun is going to move into Libra, so that's a big turning point for everybody. It's a change, it's the equinox, and it's a change of seasons, and it affects everybody, even if it's not in your sign, which it's not. In your case, it's in your opposite sign too, so a lot of stuff could be coming up for like relationships, especially with Aries rising. If you're interested, I am offering that equinox reading. It's always real popular, and that's going to be available for a limited time. But let's take a look at these cards. Something that you thought, well, I just can't do this, I'm not good enough, or I don't have experience, or it's out. I'm hearing the term out of my league. You thought something was out of your league. Well, guess what? It may not be. You're in the league, they're telling me. And there's a couple of people here who are going to be real instrumental and positive as far as this situation goes, this turnabout goes, is what they're saying. We've got the Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. Now, because this is a general reading, this could just be anybody. It's not necessarily a male and a female person. It could be anybody. But the Earth sign could be Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. And we're going to be in Virgo for the most of the month. And then the water sign energy could be Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. And there is going to be a full moon on Pisces. And that is going to be right at the beginning of the month on the 2nd. So on the 2nd of the month, we will be in an Earth sign, Sun, Virgo, and we will have a full moon in Pisces. So it could be like right around that time. It's something that you've been waiting for a long time. You've been really working hard at, and you've had a lot of setbacks for many of you, and that's maybe where you've been working hard and you've had these setbacks. And maybe that's why you've come to this conclusion, well, just maybe this isn't for me. Well, guess what? Maybe it is. You're not going to, usually, in most cases, additional schooling is not going to be required. So if you're thinking, well, yeah, I got to go to school for this, or I can't do this because it requires a certain amount of experience or schooling or something along those lines. Is this all the way out? Yeah. That may not be the case. I feel like you guys can get the offer anyway. The offer could come through to you anyway, even if you don't have the credentials, would be the word. For some of you, you need a little rest here. You need a little rest, and because you have to rejuvenate yourself and get your health back in line here. The Empress is here, so that's about having really good health, but only after a period of rest, it looks like. I know for you Aries, you guys are your bundles of energy. You know, you're so fiery in your bundles of energy, and sometimes it can be hard for you to chill out and relax a little. You're going to need your energy for what's coming next after this offer comes through. So don't over-push yourself too hard. Make sure you take time to rest and, rejuvenate and, get your energy back. Let me go ahead and let's get our Animal Totem card. I'm going to do that, and then we're going to do our lots, too. I have to figure out how I'm going to do these lots exactly. Okay, but let's go ahead and get the Animal Totem card for our Aries friends for April. I keep wanting to say April, but of course it's September. For September for Aries. The sheep. The sheep is about being mellow again. So this is 2 times it's shown up for you. You've got this resting, and then you've got the sheep energy here. So this is about being mellow. I mean, I know you want to go, 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 and you're so fiery, and you want to do, go, 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 and get things started, get things rolling. But sometimes you need to rest and conserve your energy. Conserve your energy for the next big thing. Because the next big thing is right around the corner. You're going to get wind of it probably here in the first couple, the first few week or so, it looks like. But it may take a while for the actually to get rolling. Maybe because of the quarantine, a lot of different factors could come in. It's going to be different for everybody. Okay, let me go ahead. What we're going to do, I'm going to pull 3. So there'll be, let's see, I'll pull 2. I'll put 1 here and 1 here. So right now, before I pull them, because they have the answers on both sides, I think, yeah. So before I pull it, think to yourself if you have a yes or no question, and would you like slot 1 or would you like slot 2? So if you can't, you need a minute to decide, pause the video and think you want slot 1 or slot 2. Okay, this is the lot for slot 1, and this is the lot for slot 2. Okay, so the answer for slot 1 is soon. So things are going to be happening soon. And for slot 2, the answer is promising. So yeah, they're like have little crystal balls on them. It's almost like the magic 8 ball, but they're in lots. And you can throw them or cast them or just reach them like I did and like pull one out for, to get a question. Okay, I'm going to do a little shuffle on this. This is going to be the 3 cards for our Patreon peeps. I want to remind everybody, don't forget about that that equinox reading. It's a very powerful reading for predictive astrology, and I don't offer predictive astrology readings only on the 4 quarters of the year. So if you're someone who's been asking about that, this would be your chance to get it. It'll be available to the end of the month. And then what is additional knowledge that we're going to have to, for our Aries friends here? And we're going to pull these 3 cards. I want to make another really quick announcement. I'm so excited. My book is finally out. I've been channeling and writing a book for a long time. And it's out. It's going to be out. By the time this video airs, it should be out in print on Amazon and Kindle also. It's called Transmissions for Humanity, Book 1. Guidance from Higher Dimensional Beings During This Pivotal Time in Human Evolution. And it's I've been working on it off and on since over a year, and it's channeled information. A lot of it, they give a lot of really good sound advice about this whole corona quarantine and everything. And mostly about like raising vibration and that too. But I went ahead and I started asking questions about just different things that I've always wondered about. And the guides have given me some really great answers to that. It's a quick read. It's understandable. If you like the way I talk, then you might enjoy the book as well. So if you're interested in that, please do check it out and, look into it. I'm going to go ahead and flip these cards. This is going to be for our Patreon peeps for level 2. If you want to find out about that, that's going to be a continuation of this reading every month. That's something you can find out. If you enjoy my readings, please do hit that subscribe button. If you another thing you can do with these readings, with these cards, my deck in particular, you can look at these words. And if these words are standing out to you, different words are... Right now, when I just said that, the word success really popped out at me. So success, and then the other before I was getting this oppression. That's when I was talking to you guys about maybe you need to take some time out because it can be really... You might be carrying too much of a heavy load. It might be too oppressive for you. And it might just be a little bit, too much. You got to conserve your energy because there's something that's starting now, but it's really not going to be getting going and have that full push and that full burst until probably closer to the end of the month. All right, everybody. I want to thank you guys all so much for tuning in and supporting me. If you're interested in the different lots, the different decks, or getting that reading or buying my book, you'll be able to find all that information on my website, or I'll also have links below. So please do check it out. Please don't email me with questions about how to get a reading or something. Every single thing is in the Show More section below this video. So yeah, Aries, another big thing I don't know if I mentioned real quick before we wrap this up is that You know, with everything moving in your 7th house, especially Aries rising, relationships are going to really be coming into focus right now. This is a great time to work on your relationships. If you're single, could be a great time to maybe try to forge a new relationship. And you do have a couple people here who are showing up and pretty cool, you know, like maybe pretty cool. Could be relationship, you know, it could be a lot of different things, but it may be romantic relationship oriented. Okay, everybody, have a great month of September, a great equinox, and a change of season for everybody. It's a changing turning point, all right? Check out my book. I think there's a lot of cool stuff for everybody. I'm really excited to share it with everyone. I hope some of you will be interested in it. And if you're Patreon level 2, there's more to come. So head over to Patreon to get the interpretation for the final 3 cards. Thanks again. Have a great one. Bye.